Hi, my name is Pooja Duggal and I am the founder of Healthhunt. We are based out of San Francisco and India. After spending 15 years in the cutthroat diamond industry, anyone holding my position, I ranked to be one of the top 5 women in the global diamond industry with a company called Rappaport in the capacity of managing director. I think anyone would have felt the burn and just the general tiredness that comes along with having a day-to-day job and just being available for any problems that come your way. Having handled over annual $4 billion worth of diamonds, there was a lot of stress that came along with this profile. Luckily, I come from a background where daily well-being, practicing yoga, mindfulness, meditation, healthy eating, practicing a sport was part of my day-to-day life. Seeing what a profound impact it had on myself when I had to perform, maintain my energy levels, or just generally keep good upkeep of my health, I realized that the people around me weren't the same shape or state. I sort of felt compelled to share this knowledge with them and say, you know, if you were to incorporate a few changes, if you were to perhaps drink more water, if you were perhaps to start exercising for 15-20 minutes a day and making healthier choices, the results would be, number one, they would be immediate. Number two, they would have such an impact on your everyday life that you would be more and more encouraged once you fell into this routine. So the ones around me, friends and family, the ones that I worked very closely with, I started to see that, you know, this is really having a positive impact. And how can this sort of message be passed on? And that's really started, you know, raising questions in my head about from the diamond industry doing something in the health and wellness industry. Keeping this in mind, I studied at the world's largest school called Integrative Nutrition. It's based out of New York, and I think that was the best decision of my life. This gave me a real understanding of how easy it is with a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of exercise of the knowledge, combining the two, how simple it can be to really decode daily well-being. And that fundamental, position of holding a certified health coach title gave me an understanding of this new venture. 1 in 20 searches today on Google, especially in India, are on health. While I was studying at Integrative Nutrition, a lot of my course expected us to have a lot of answers because they were meant to basically research and come back with certain reasons of backing a certain solution or a remedy or a treatment. Now, when I personally started to do some research on a particular topic, for example, that I was interested on, my home screen would be flooded with so much information. Now the question is, whether should I rely on an article coming from X? Whether should I rely on an article coming from Y? Should I believe this doctor? One talks about how sugar is really bad for you. The other says how sugar is okay for you. And the third says about sugar directly leading into cancer. There's mass confusion out there. And I think all of us have witnessed this in other industries as well. When we saw during the US elections and also election campaigns in general, you know, all the fake content that was being circulated, they caused massive hysteria and confusion among people. And these are people that need to make wise decisions because it impacts their lives. Now imagine the same thing translating to health when it has a direct impact on somebody's being. If you're not able to rely on a source where the content is fact-checked or verified or known or proven to be correct or has a probability of authenticity, you're probably just lost in an absence of mediocre content. And that's why I thought about Healthhunt. In India today, 61% of deaths are on account of lifestyle diseases. What this really means is that they're lifestyle modifiable and hence preventable. Also, 25% of the population could perhaps die on account of lifestyle diseases because of the lifestyle choices they make. Now, Healthhunt's mission and vision is to share powerful, fact-checked, verified information with people out there that are looking for answers so they make better choices on a day-to-day basis that have a positive impact on their lives. So I formed Healthhunt early January of last year in 2017. And Healthhunt's mission is to disrupt the understanding of daily well-being, which is powered by fact-checked and verified content for these masses that are looking for answers out there. It's basically going to be everyone's private health coach. Imagine a life where we understand the user, we're able to deliver fact-checked verified content to that user and help him or her in that phase of life. If a lady is pregnant versus somebody who wants to train to get a better physique versus someone who's looking to lose weight, there are all sorts of issues out there which we tackle on the platform. Our categories range from fitness, nutrition, organic beauty, mental well-being to relationships, and a large part of our audience is engaged across these seven areas, and we've fortunately managed to tap into corporate schools and colleges with a very unique tool that we formulated. It's called the Healthwire. Now today, corporates or businesses don't have the bandwidth to create verified fact-check content and health connect with their businesses or with their users or with their employees. So that's when Healthhunt comes in and literally overnight can power a company with fact-check verified information that's plugged into their system seamlessly, and they're able to do a good cause within their organization. They're able to share good information, make sure productivity is up, make sure that they are maintaining a healthy vibe and spirit and energy levels within their teams. This is a very important tool that we've created, and we've already onboarded a lot of corporate schools and colleges, and we're seeing massive interest around this area. I've already mentioned that we are fact-checked and verified, so that really helps increasing the probability of authenticity of the content that's being delivered. We also have the facility of asking questions on Healthhunt. So we've got about 100 experts on board that are available to respond to questions that come our way. And every day we see 20-somethings and 30-somethings constantly engaging with the platform, asking us questions about health and wellness that sometimes they can't seem to find the answers or reliable answers about. Healthhunt is very different from a normal company that's just producing content perhaps on health and wellness. Today we are a SaaS model. We are a SaaS platform that can plug into any business and power them with information on health and wellness, and also as a value add or as a service provider, they can engage with our tools and services and onboard a facility for their customers or their employees. This doesn't exist today in the market, so it's a very unique tool that we are offering to the health and wellness industry. Healthhunt today has already impacted 5 million users. We have a very strong strategy and roadmap to impact many more million lives in the immediate near future. We will very soon be available in more languages. Healthhunt is already live in English and Hindi. A lot of consumers are there for content that prefer content in native languages, and we will be ready with that in the immediate short term. Healthhunt, most importantly, is moving towards being a fully AI-based platform, and we've already implemented early machine learning, but eventually we will be a fully automated platform. We also have plans to onboard a lot more experts, be it doctors or experts in other fields of health and wellness. And clearly the biggest mission is to have our customers onboarded within the next 6 months from both a corporate and as well as schools and colleges that are already engaging with our content. One of the on-ground activation activities that Healthhunt has taken on board is to create a phenomenal experience for people in India. The event will be called The Future of Wellness and will be live in Mumbai on November 17th at the World Trade Center. What this event really means for India is for people to come and really experience what daily well-being would mean for them. This means they can bring their family, they can bring their children, they can bring anyone they like and come and get a full rounded experience of health and wellness. You could have an experience of a phenomenal workshop that maybe teaches you something new. You could be learning from the experts that have undergone, several cases and won over people and made real success stories. You could be speaking to normal people that are success stories themselves, and can showcase and show how they've come out of perhaps a disease, or they've come out of a particular lifestyle and moved or progressed forward as far as health and wellness is concerned. We also have a great celebrity lineup which will be speaking about how they manage and sustain their health and wellness, perhaps through their careers or their day-to-day lives as well. So we really look forward to seeing everyone at the Future of Wellness.